Hey, how we doing? I apologize, man. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Shout out to all my Vikings fans. Skull Nation, we're in here. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday to the greatest country to ever exist. And I apologize for the stream is not skipping. It's just that song. That's just how the song is. It skips in the middle sometimes. Shout out to my people, man. Too evil to hope. Narcetheus, that's how you say it, right, bro? Like you spelled it out for me. I know I got Norcetheus. Give me a thumbs up, Norcetheus. If I got it, Norcetheus. I used to say too evil to hope. And I was like, no, it's too evil to hope. That's his name. I got y'all. Got y'all, man. Got my tribe in the building. You know what I mean? Still searching for more. You know how it is.
Is there anyone alive out there?
Um,
Is
what,
there
what,
anyone
what,
alive
what,
out there? Can anyone hear me?
what. Let me some things not corresponding already. Whatever, whatever.
Is there anyone alive out there?
That's what I was looking for. Like, what am I? Yeah, I was just saying, looking for the tribe, same thing. Searching for
Is there
y'all.
anyone alive out there?
Where y'all at?
Can anyone hear me?
All right, we're good. We're good. Everything's back. Everything's working. I was a little things wasn't responsive. Oh, it's not North. It's Northeast, right? Hey, bro, I did good in spelling class and spelling the phonics when I was younger. North Yes. Oh, like Morpheus. Oh, you told me that before. I apologize, bro. I hate messing up people's names because everybody's name is unique. Everybody's name is different. You got to say it right. Like when people, mine's Mel, right? Like my real name is Melvin. When people call me Marvin, nothing grinds my gears more than when you call me Marvin. It's Mel, Mel. So I got you. Northeast, like Morpheus. Northeast. What you mean, no? That's what I'm reading. Nors, North, Feeus, us. Norse, fee, us. Hey, bro, you know what? You know what? Listen, I've had a long day, Northeast. Okay? Northeast, Northeast. I keep saying Northeast. I keep adding another. That's why I keep saying Northeast. All right, like Morpheus, Northeast. Listen, man, I had a long day. Ah, I was trying to, and then trying to set this thing up. I was trying to multi. I am right now. Last time I didn't do it right. I got them hooked up, but you got to like click on it to turn it on. So I didn't multi. Yeah, I know I got it. Northeast, bro. I've always been a great. I used to be in spelling bees, Northeast. Like I'm right hand of God. I was one of them kids in spelling bees. Like I was great at it. Great at it. I love spelling and I love history. I like knowing about what happened. Hated science. Oh my God, chemistry, the periodic table with all of these. Get me away from here. History, math, some parts of math, but definitely history and spelling. I could break down the longest word, like them kids in the spelling bees with the syllables. Yeah, I was crazy with it. But anyway, Northfield, how was y'all holiday, man? Happy birthday to the US of A. I'm missing the fireworks show right now. Oh my God. North for short, like horse. Gotcha, gotcha. You want to make it short now that I finally got the whole name. You should have said that when I was messing up, Northfields. Okay, I finally got it. You're like, well, you can shorten it up. Oh, I'm gonna say the Northfields now. I know it now. When I was struggling, that's when you should have suggested that. You know what? Just North. Just you can't figure it out. I got it figured it out now. You suggest a short one. Nope. I'm going with Northfields every time. I know how to say it now. But anyway, man. Oh my God. I don't know where y'all are at. My great state of Minnesota. Even though there are some things I hate about it, but I love it. Love it. Love the people of Minnesota. Love the lakes. I don't know why. I always like I never go to the fireworks show. I never go to the July 4th celebration. I would go to State Fair. I love going to the State Fair. I think only Texas State Fair is better than ours. Oh my God, y'all have to come all the way to Minnesota just for the State Fair. It's like, is it because it's super cold over here? So they decided to make the State Fair just like our State Fair is second to Texas in the entire country. But I finally went down because they were bringing something back, the red, white, and boom, whatever that is. I don't know what, because I never witnessed the fireworks show. I never go to July 4th in minute. I always go out because I'm like, it ain't gonna be fun in the city. It's gonna be fun. Like I went out to Excelsior. It was on a lake. It was so. Oh, we got lakes all over. I finally went to the one downtown. I'm never going anywhere else. I'm never going anywhere else from the Stone Arch Bridge all the way down to Mississippi, like all the way down. With people everywhere. It was a stampede. I mean, like they had activities upon from activities to activities to They had like dance. They were like dancers and dance club. They was like playing hopscotch. They were like, and they were. It was just so many games going on. A bunch of food, people everywhere. People having a picnic. You had people laying around just chilling with their family, and then you got people playing games over here. And then you got there was volleyball. It was like, bro, it was a big, and it's like for like a few miles. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love Minnesota. I had to come in. I already planned the show. I already wanted to go. I should have went live yesterday, but I pushed everything to today, and we got the celebrations going on. I'm missing the fireworks. Starts at 10, but I love y'all. I love y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I had to go, and then I'm getting to because I've been up for like almost 24 hours. It's crazy. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm gonna sleep for like 20 hours straight when I go to sleep tonight. But I had to come. I had to come do my show, man. Or I would have been out there. Fireworks starts at 10. It just started. I'm missing it, but I got a million videos and pictures. Yeah, like great minute. I'm telling you, like, bruh, like I'm pretty sure other states got theirs, but ours is crazy. It's crazy. The state fair I'm talking about. July 4th, I'm pretty sure July 4th is cracking everywhere else. I'm just saying, I didn't know the one in Minneapolis. It's not even far from me. Like right down, like it's a quarter of downtown was blocked off. You had to like go around. That's how it was packed. It was packed. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna be there every like I love this one in Minneapolis in the city. It's right by the lake, by the Mississippi, and it's thick. Everybody's over there. So I'm gonna be there every year. Every year. State Fair, I'm there. The State Fair, I love the State Fair. But anyway, man, I apologize. I pushed the show back a little bit, but that's what was going on. It's America's birthday. Everybody's out going crazy. It's fireworks and everybody and their family, and I had to go. I had to get a piece of it. But but you guys know, you guys know what it is over here, man. Like there's always stuff to talk about in this league, and I'm a football nerd. Shout out to all my nerds in the building. Vikings fan, obviously. But I'm just too nosy. I'm like all in everybody else's business. I say this over and over. It's not just about my team. My team is playing in a league with other teams. And like I see some other people just talk about their team. Like you gotta touch on, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's just me. Like maybe that's just because I'm the nerd in me and I love the game so much and I can't just talk about my team sometimes. Like We don't have a lot going on. Other people have a lot going on. Like I want to be all in y'all business. I want to see what's going on over there. So when we play y'all, or we got to play a team that just play y'all, get some intel. Who's hurt? Who's better? Who? You see the thumbnail though. These dudes are the dudes who are supposed to make the difference for their team. It's quite, you know, I'm gonna go through these. It's just a lot of stories all day, every day. And you guys sit back, let the nerds do them. Okay? You can't be snooping around. Like y'all got a life. You guys have a life. And going looking for these stories, like you gotta like go through them to try to find the eye catching one. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. Show y'all what I'm talking about because like every 1 second. Like look at these. There's always new stories. You know, like Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey. Like that's what I'm saying. Cardinals trade McBride, excited to have running back. Yeah, you can read into that, but you probably won't. That's that's just saying Trey McBride is happy, for Jeremiah Love. That's a nothing burger. He's just, you know, Jaguars defensive lineman Eric Armstead said it was impossible to ignore the chatter regarding his future this offseason. Y'all don't want to hear about him in the chatter this offseason. Not really interesting. Broncos cornerback Riley Moss, not thinking beyond contract yet. Listen, man, let's get to the good stuff. Okay. Jahan Dotson, Eagles showcases talent. Jahan Dotson, hey, that's interesting because new team. One of the things I'm going to talk about is exactly one of those stories. A guy didn't really do the best on one team, but going to another team. 1 second. Let me off-season grade. Broncos linebacker Nick Bonito focused on being a better player than I was previous year. And that's just a Texas guard Ed Ingram landing Houston, best thing that ever happened in my career. Like all of it, that was the best thing that ever happened. Well, I guess if he says it. But this is the one that caught my eye. This is the one right here. Which players, which NFL players should improve in 2026? What name do you see right there? I saw Kyler Murray, and I just hopped in. I just hopped in. They got Kyler with some other players. So basically, these guys are supposed to be the guys who change the future. They're supposed to be the change that their team is waiting for. The team Ben, and some of like Kyler. Kyler is just new on our team. He's a new guy, but other players are players who've been on there. We got guys who were injured. Who's supposed to show up this season. All of those dudes on the thumbnail are guys who are supposed to change the trajectory of their team. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Now we got Kyler Murray. You guys know about the situation in Minnesota with Kyler Murray. Okay. I'm, there are some like I'm looking at that Atlanta team. Like I'm not. I'm not. There are some teams that people don't even understand what's about to happen. Like I can't. Atlanta. Atlanta got Tua and Penix fighting. Like the situation that's going on in Minnesota is happening other places too. Vikings fans. That's why you got to discuss the league. You can't just talk about your team. The exact same situation right now with Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy. I don't even think that is as heated as that Atlanta battle between Tua and Mike Penix. There are some QB battles going on, like for real. There are some battles going on. Dudes are fighting for their jobs. Like it's crazy, crazy. Let's get into it though. Let's get into it because there's some juicy stuff. I mean, like I'm surprised at some names. I'm surprised there's some names here. But let's get into this thing though. Let's get into this thing. Let's break it down. Caleb Williams. I love Caleb, bro. Caleb, let's see what he do this year. I'm telling you, it just clicked for that kid last year, and he just took off. Let's see what happened this year, man. That Vikings defense is slowing them down, though. All right, it says which NFL player should improve in 2026? Kyler Murray named number one. Murray's shift from Arizona to Minnesota is quite the discovery of an oasis, but it's certainly a better situation for the former number one overall pick. After dealing with injury, like I don't know what. Let's like, bro. Let's stop kidding ourselves, man. Let's stop kidding ourselves. Like all of this is BS. Kyler Murray, like it's just, and I hate the fact that it's unfair to JJ. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Got the melanin kicking in. I gotta like listen. I just think it's unfair, like how this whole thing has played out with this whole QB battle thing. Even if JJ beat that dude, it just sucks because we know what's going on. There's nothing but politics all around it. Even if JJ beat him, just because of the politics, just because of how he struggled last year and the injury and he was hurt, all that. Even if JJ is clearly the better quarterback, which is a slap in the face to Kyler. Yo, Kyler, like 7 years in the league. This kid's only 10 games and it's a competition. Says a lot about JJ McCarthy. I keep telling y'all. Y'all don't know what y'all gonna get in game 15, in game 20, in game 25. Everybody want to write this kid off after 10 games, and he finished with a winning record. I'm gonna always use Drake May. Drake May only won 4 games his first season. Next season, Super Bowl. Kyler Murray, 7 years in the league, 0-1 in the playoffs. What the hell are we doing? Anyway, and everybody, all the football heads, thought Jason McCarthy. I mean, like the initial reports were all just crapping on JJ. Oh, he can't handle it, and he's being a baby. That before Kyler threw a bunch of interception, and before JJ was flawless, that was the narrative. And then they switched it right after that kid embarrassed everybody. Everybody and their mother was embarrassed. Every reporter, of course, every ESPN, Stephen A, all the big names, everybody was talking crap. Hey, yo, JJ and us, Team JJ, we're watching and we're listening. I know that kid is watching and he's listening. Anyway, anyway, it's very obvious. Why, like, if Kyler Murray don't start and JJ McCarthy throws one, not even interception, an incompletion, we will hear it from the fans. We will hear it from every talking head on TV. We will hear it from everybody. So of course, Kyler Murray is going to be the starter. That's what I hate in this. All of this, even if JJ beats him because of the politics, because of the noise and the persecution. Been persecuted, man. They're not like there's no way Kyler Murray. I mean JJ McCarthy. So that's the position you guys have put Kevin O'Connell in. I know he's not going to get rid of his quarterback, but that's the position you guys have put him in. You know, like this whole Kyler Murray thing, I just spent a bunch of time. I shouldn't even be talking about it. It just get on my nerves. I don't know why everybody just on the bandwagon. Just Kyler is the savior. It just makes no sense. I don't know what is wrong with this franchise. It's like y'all don't know players' evaluation. Y'all don't know. Like the dude is not a winner. He's never won ever. He made a playoff one time. Well, he didn't. The excuses I'm hearing. Well, he didn't have good coaches. Kingsbury was an offensive coach. Even if he had a defensive coach, like you got a quarterback coach, you got an offensive coordinator. You like what are we even talking about? The dude cannot win. He was like, he can't see over the line. He played video games too much. Like, what kind of excuse is that? He didn't have a good coaching staff? Like, Kirk can give that excuse when we had Zimmer. Like, what are we, bro? Only this fan base. That's why we haven't won a Super Bowl. All these armchair GMs, all these assistant coaches that are fans. Like, what is wrong with my team, bro? And that's the team I love. Caleb wasn't that good. No, bro, what are you smoking? Are you crazy? Last year, Caleb wasn't good. Are you crazy? After like 4 games, that dude turned into like not non-human. Did you watch the playoffs? You see the playoffs? Did you see that fourth down touchdown? What was that? That was against San Fran. San Fran beat them, but it was like fourth and like forever. And he's scrambling. He backpedals, flips the ball, threw it perfect. Oh, like, bro, stop it, man. Stop. Caleb, Caleb found he turned on the switch or whatever he found it. It's a wrap. He adjusted, which I think JJ did after that Green Bay game. Some people it takes forever for them to adjust. Some people it doesn't take forever. Some dudes is a few years. Some dudes are in a bad system and they're behind a bad offensive line. Look at Geno. Look at Geno. Geno figured it out. Baker Mayfield figured it out. Sam figured it out. Some quarterbacks it takes a few years. Some quarterbacks it's 1 season. If they're in a great system, great line, great coaches, 1 season. Caleb took like a season and a few games to figure it out. I think JJ McCarthy took 1 season. And that is what everybody else is banking on. Like, well, Kyler's coming here and he got the QB whisperer. Hey, listen, Kevin O'Connell is not like God. He's not like he can only do so much. If Kyler is still Kyler that was in Arizona, we got issues. If he's that Kyler, if he's his old self, we have issues. And he's older. You know what, man? That QB, it just grinds my gear. It just everybody just know it all about it. But yeah, let's get into this, man. Let's get into it. I've just been yapping. Let's listen to what the people are talking about. Instead of me yapping, my bad.
Will he rebound from last season?
All right, what are we doing? All right, hold on.
Steve, and hello, Patrick. This is a very interesting quarterback situation because when you think about J.J. McCarthy, Steve, he's so young, but he has this experience now in KOC's system. And how will he rebound from last season? But it's really the most important thing to me and telling thing to me is that Kyler Murray is in uncharted territory. I mean, offensive coordinator Wes Phillips has talked about it. This is an unfamiliar position for this quarterback because he's always been the guy. Well, when was the last time, go all the way back to his high school days where he wasn't the starter, he wasn't getting all the first team reps, so they're...
No, he's spoiled. This is what I'm talking about. He is a spoiled brat who's not used to competition because Arizona rolled out the red carpet for him. Heisman Trophy winner, #1 pick. Oh, you're gonna take us to the promised land, whatever you want. Quarterback competition. No. QB2, you sit there. You don't get no play. You don't even get no play time. You don't get no. You don't get nothing with the first team. You boy never had any competition. He was just super comfortable. How did that end up? Arizona 0-1 in the playoff for almost 10 years. They got him up out of there.
Splitting those first team reps. And remember, he played 5 games last year because that foot injury. So there are a number of things that he has had to kind of work through as far as this offense is concerned. He has buried his head in the playbook, if you will. And KOC, Kevin O'Connell, the head coach, has talked about, to your point, Steve, how well he is driving the football, layering the football, and picking up this offense. But again, this is not a usual situation for Kyler Murray to be splitting first team reps with a guy in J.J. McCarthy. And so we'll see with this 1-year deal.
I mean, like, see, you hear the difference? like with a guy in JJ McCarthy. What? Uh, yeah, they be dissing my boy. Just they think they slick. We hear you. We see you.
JJ McCarthy. And so we'll see with this one for Kyler
Like Kyler is just so superb, bro. He's
Murray to
man,
be splitting first team reps with a guy in JJ McCarthy.
a
And so
guy
we'll
in
see with this 1 year deal how well you think he's got the lead and sort of in terms of, why'd they bring him in to be the quarterback, but he's got a year to prove it.
oh yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Most NFL quarterbacks have to prove themselves. Most NFL quarterbacks in their whole career had to fight for their job, had to compete with other. Like, what are we even talking about? And I don't know why I keep saying the Rams. That's the team that can pop into my head right now. They just drafted a quarterback in the first round. Now, I'm not saying they're gonna be like, well, hey, Stafford, it's competition, but you know what that is. You know what that is. You don't draft a quarterback in the first round if you're sure about your quarterback. They see Stafford's getting old. Like, what are we even talking about? What are we talking about? Dudes beat out other dudes for all of right now in Arizona is Jacoby Brissett and Gardner Minshew. Jacoby is beat. I was thinking Gardner Minshew was a little better. He's younger. I'm gonna talk about that later because I got to come up on that story because there's a guy from Arizona I got to talk about. Jacoby Brissett, he got a record for the most completed passes. I didn't even know that. Didn't even know that. I thought Gardner was better because Gardner was out there in he was in Jacksonville right before. Where was he at? He had his own team. It just didn't happen. It was one of those quarterbacks that it just he never could he never adjusted to the speed of the game. Tyler Murray can throw across the middle of the for real. Toddler Murray, like yo, Northeast. I like that. I like it, bro. I'm still in that. I'm still in that Northeast. Toddler Murray. I like it. He's crying. Oh, I'm used to having everything my way and everything being given to me and I'm not used to competition. Your daddy is Roger Goodell. Your daddy is the commissioner. You didn't get special privilege. Everybody has to fight for their job. Like the, the, the narcissism, the arrogance. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's something about that dude. Maybe he's a great guy in real life. Okay, maybe he's a great guy in real life. He's really. It's just I just sense something out of him. I don't like him. He got this sense of entitlement and this arrogance about him. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's nothing but competition at the quarterback position. Like, bro, you throw a few incompletes, like coaches start scratching their head and thinking about like there's great quarterbacks all around the league. But like I said, Arizona rolled out the red carpet for him. Mr. Number one pick, Heisman Trophy winner, all of this. They thought he was gonna win them a Super Bowl. Like how they treated him over there in Arizona, and for y'all to be giving this excuse, well, he wasn't on a great team. He had he had DeAndre Hopkins. He had Larry Fitzgerald. He had Hollywood. He had Hollywood. He had good defenses. Man, what are we talking about? He's gonna get the job. He's gonna get the job over JJ just because of the politics. Even though JJ is the better quarterback, only in Minnesota. Only in Minnesota. JJ McCarthy class of quarterbacks. All of those quarterbacks are still quarterbacks for their team. Their team is not even thinking about like what Denver's not thinking about getting rid of Bo Nix or New England Drake May or Chicago Caleb or Washington the boy Daniels or like who else I'm missing? Like what are we talking about? Only us because we're so eager and oh my god we got the great defense we got the this is the Kirk Cousins era again. Oh yeah. But let me going off. I'll be forgetting what I was thinking about. But yeah, man, Mercer, Maryland. So it isn't quite the discovery of an oasis, but it's certainly a better situation for the number one pick than the one he inhabited in the desert after dealing with. See, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody is just like who wrote this story? Where you at? Who wrote this story? Him? Nick Shook? I mean, I guess. Well, he was there for like forever. How do you? Oh, his situation in Minnesota is better than the desert. They gave him good teams and good players over there too. I won't say year one or two, but he had good teams in Arizona. Now we got a great team here that's ready to win. I mean, you got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and them, Juwan Jennings and them. And like we're ready. We're ready. My big fear is, my big fear is, Kyler's gonna lay an egg. You know, Kyler's gonna lay an egg. Not even a big, not even a big fear. I just don't want this ruined, bro. Like we're right here. We're right here. We can like do that, but I trust KO. I trust KO. I trust KO to do the right thing. This is not like last year. We ain't got no quarterback. This is actually a good problem to have. Having Kyler and JJ, because if Kyler start messing up, we throwing JJ in there. JJ mess up, we can go back and forth. But I just don't want this to ruin JJ McCarthy, bro. Like best case scenario, Kyler does good. The Vikings have a great season, you know. Um, and then we start worried about, okay, are we gonna keep him? Contract and all of that. I'm just afraid of he's not loyal. He's not loyal. He's not gonna stay here. Somebody's gonna offer him something else. And then we're looking at JJ like, sorry about what happened, but we love you. But I think JJ understand though, because that whole first season he was injured, it cost the team. Put KO in the bad spot. I just don't hope I hope it just works out, man. Cause like we could lose JJ and Kyler. Kyler can go to another team because somebody offer him better money, just like Sam. And then we're stuck with JJ. Like I want JJ to get some playing time this season, because if he doesn't play, it's going to affect him. So he's only played 10 games. One season he was injured all season. One season he only had 10, and then the season after that he didn't play at all. You don't think that's going to affect him? I don't know, bro. I'm just looking at all the different possibilities here, because this is actually a good problem to have, having two capable quarterbacks. What I really hope is, I don't wish nothing bad on Kyler Murray. I'm a JJ guy. Like, not even a hope. I think Kyler is gonna start the season and JJ is gonna finish it. That's what I think. That's what I think. But then again, it's a contract year for Kyler Murray. I don't know. I just hope my team wins because we actually have a great that defense, bro. That defense got better. The offense got. I know Kevin O'Connell is like never again. The offense is better. That line is extra receivers. We got a new GM. He's signing new people already. I'm like, okay, all right. The draft was perfect. The draft was perfect. Drafting dudes like Jake Golday to learn from um what's his name Eric Wilson and then we got a great linebacker and we got some great new linebackers. If Eric Wilson was having to walk, we got what's the kid name we got a great defense. We got a good D. We got the boy Pierre playing corner. We got Merv Jr. still. We got Isaiah Rogers back there. We got in that scheme with the big defensive lineman we drafted. We got the Dallas Turner is emerging. We got Van Ginkel on the this defense. This defense is ready. I was doing a video last time and like my computer was messing up. And I was addressing. I didn't really talk about it like how I wanted to. I should go in and make another video. Just the whole league, Madden, whole rates. Justin Jefferson was a Vikings fan. That defense we have. Justin Jefferson was the only one who made the top 100. The only one out of the whole team. Out of the whole team, nobody on the defense. That Vikings defense, nobody. Not Jonathan Bernard, even though they were, I don't care, injured or not. Jonathan Grenard, Van Ginkel, like even my boy Dallas Turner, like turned the corner like he didn't like not even in the 90s. Nobody, nobody are the linebackers. Yo, Isaiah Rogers had a game where he had like 2 interceptions, a fumble recovery, like just one game. He was like the player of the week. My boy didn't even crack 100. Nobody. Y'all are bruh. Listen, man, who in the last draft class are you excited about? Ooh. Like, what do you mean? Like just for my Vikings or just the league? Because you know I do the league and I do. My bad, y'all. You know that's my style. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Every now and then I'll glance at the chat, then I gotta then I'll go away from what I'm doing. But that was a good question though. I don't know what you mean. If it's just my Vikings, man, I'm always looking at the first round. I like Jake Golday. I like but we have a couple of I like that running back we got. What's his name? He's a stud. But our number one, our first round draft pick, he got to show up, bro. There's a reason why we drafted him number one, the boy Banks. We got rid of Hargrave and Jonathan Allen for a reason. Like the amount of money those two, and they were just injured, especially Jonathan Allen. Like, oh, get up out of here. Caleb Banks got big shoes to fill. That's who I'm looking for. Like our Viking. Okay, well, Caleb Banks. Caleb Banks. He was drafted in that first round for a reason. I thought we were gonna go safety, but they know the scheme. They know, because we lost Harry, but we got the boy Theo. We Metellus can play safety. I was worried about up top, man. I was worried about up top because if we lose Harrison Smith, Theo Jackson, he's not no top notch safety. And Metellus is like a hybrid. He's not really a safety. He plays everywhere. He plays linebacker. He can play safety. He can play like literally everywhere. He's a hybrid. He's the hybrid on the team. So I'm looking at that safety position. We don't have like Theo Jackson. If Theo stepped up his play, but that's why I was looking up top because I know Harris too. Oh, he wasn't coming back. Like I don't know, is Harry coming back for another? He's old man. I mean, unless he can still play. But they went defensive line. They know the scheme. And I kind of know what we got the emergence of Dallas Turner. We got Van Ginkel, and that was the right decision. Van Ginkel is a better rusher than Grenard. Like Van Ginkel just intercepts passes in a. It's weird. It's weird. Like he's a great pass rusher, and he intercepts. I don't know what it's about. Dallas Turner is learning it too. Turner came close a few times again them interceptions in the flat. So I'm pretty sure that's why we kept Van Ginkel because Van Ginkel has a uh more of an effect on the team and on Turner as compared to Grenard. But yeah, Caleb Banks. Caleb Banks is the one who, I'm really, really excited about to see his play and to see how he affect that pass rush, how he his presence is gonna free up the rushers, his presence against that run game, his presence against just his presence, period. I'm looking forward to it. He's supposed to make the defense better, and he got big shoes to fill. That was Jonathan Grenard. I mean, that was Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, but they were injured the whole season anyway. I only seen Grenard. I didn't even see Allen. Saw Hargrave a couple times make some plays, but we went the whole season without them. So whatever. Like shout out to Jalen Redmond. He surprised me. That was a surprise of the defense. But yeah, nobody on the Madden top 100 for my Vikings except Justin Jefferson. Obviously, that's JJ, that's Jettis. But the whole entire team, we got teams that were way better than got multiple people in the top 100. Detroit that we whooped twice. They got multiple. I think they got like 3, 4, 5 people in the top 100. Minnesota won. The disrespect, man. But anywho, going to the next one, man. Like I just had to get that out there about my Vikings. I was super long-winded. Kyler Murray and player to watch because this what this is about. You can see the thumbnail. He's one of the players to watch, and this is why he's supposed to turn the corner and all of this. You heard, but he's not used to competition and that he got his head. He done what she say? He buried his head in the playbook, and I hope so, sir, because he was complaining about that. Now JJ got the playbook under his belt. JJ know this playbook like the back of his hand. You got some shoes to fill, bruh, and you are a professional. Y'all get paid millions and millions of dollars to do this. Josh Dobbs came in here and was playing like he went through all training camp. He was here for only a few days. I don't know what miracle KO worked up and put some packages together. Josh Dobbs was out here winning games and didn't even know like some of his teammates' names. You over here complaining about competition? This is what every quarterback go through. What is Kyler talking about? I'm stop talking about Kyler Murray. It's so annoying talking about this Kyler Murray situation. He's he complaining about? Oh my God, man. I can't stand Kyler. I'm sorry. Yo, Jacoby Thomas, bro, watch. I'm about to let me get into it. So the next team, the LA Rams, bro, like these Rams, bro, like it's not gonna be the Seahawks. Like I do this. I know these people. I call these. That's I was about to say the St. Louis. That LA Rams, that roster they have is scary. It was scary before they got Miles. Then they got Miles Garrett. All right, so LA is going all out. They're going all out. This is what they did when Stafford first got there that first season. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. I'm surprised they ain't calling what's his name that retired? Aaron Darnold. And not Darnold, Aaron Donald. I'm surprised they ain't calling a Megatron, Calvin Johnson. You were his favorite receiver in Detroit, right? We can do this again. Like you're still big and fast. Like I'm surprised they ain't calling old play. Like bro, they're calling everybody. They're the Rams is the scariest team in the NFL. Just look at their roster. And then they added Miles. Before Miles, they were the scariest team, and then they added. Oh my God, that's the only team I'm worried about is the LA Rams. Like, anywho, it's about Kyler, man. You know, Byron Young, Miles Garrett, Malik Collins, Alex Wright. So I could select the proper running mate like Byron Young for this exercise, but why not include the entire pass rushing unit? It's fitting after the Rams added a player of Miles Garrett's magnitude and will likely be visible in the numbers very soon. Consider this: LA owned the 19th ranked pass defense last season, but finished 19th sack percentage at a rate of 7.1 per next gen stats. The Rams routinely pressure QB. So they routinely pressured quarterbacks but didn't get home. So they added Miles. So they would get pressure on the quarterback. They always got pressure on the quarterback, but they could never get home. They could never get the sack. What do? Add Miles. Yo, they, they got Casey. I think they got a couple of these because Brian Cook went to Cincinnati. Oh my God, the Bengals. This is so exciting, man. I hate to keep repeating myself, but that AFC. I did a video on it where I'm like, I don't know who was gonna, all of those teams we saw last year. It's a couple of teams who didn't even. It's the teams who didn't even make the playoffs. I'm worried about the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC. Is what the Rams is in the NFC. I just talked about it the other day. I just talked about it the other day. Joe Burrow said he's feeling how he felt when he won the national championship at LSU. That's how good he's feeling. As a matter of fact, he said The Bengals has never been this good since he's been there. And he went to the Super Bowl. He's been to the Super Bowl before. Their roster is insane. Ah, then they got Dexter Lawrence from the oh my god, their roster is bro, like oh. so and they didn't even make the playoffs. You got New England with that defense. You got Houston with that defense. I know they're not staying there. You got the Broncos with that defense. Y'all not keeping Patrick Mahomes out the playoffs. Josh Allen he's always in the playoffs. Y'all are not keeping Lamar Jackson out the playoffs again. It's not happening. This Bengals team, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's like this got to be. I don't know, maybe because I'm doing it like this. Like this season coming up is the most anticipated season ever in my life. In my entire life. I haven't like I wish football season was tomorrow. I'm watching especially I'm an NFC guy, but I'm watching that AFC from the first game of from the meaningless game, the games that don't mean anything, the preseason games. I'm watching the entire AFC. That's how close I'm watching them all next season. Every single game is going to be tight. Every one. You're not going to have blowout games in the AFC. Are you here? You heard it here first. You heard it. Everybody's good. Even the Browns. The Browns. The Browns. The Jets. The Jets and Geno. Look at how look the Jets has rolled out the red carpet for Geno. I'm sorry, Geno. I know we drafted you and we kind of did you wrong. We backed out. Can you forgive us? We'll give you a new lineman. We'll give you a new receiver. We'll give you whatever you want. New coach. They got Minka back there. They got Brees Hall. They got the boy Kenyon Sadiq. He's oh oh that Jets team. And then it's Eric Glenn. He finally got his coaching. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be his second. I'm watching that Jets team. I'm watching that New York Jets team. They just got they're just a different team. Y'all know Geno turned it around. Geno is not that quarterback he used to be. It's God. Oh my God. But yeah, this Rams team, bro, they're just too good. They're just too good. I'm very
Since the trade was completed on Monday, he talked about the opportunity. Gosh, look at that. That is a crazy sight. Just drink it in as we hear from head coach Sean McVay and the new look Rams.
Since the very beginning, it's always been about winning. And
Mailman Myles Garrett arrived in L.A. yesterday and met with the media for the first time. Since the trade was completed on Monday, he talked about the opportunity. Gosh, look at that. That is a
Oh, that was so weird. Weird, bro. My headphones just. I apologize, y'all. Weird headphones. They're sensitive. If you're not listening to stuff, if you're not, it'll just shut off and you gotta like go and read. All right, I apologize. That was super weird. In the middle of but anyway, man, we back. I apologize, y'all. Yeah, we back. Little minor setback for a great comeback. You know how it go. Stop the show. Hey, bro, whatever evil sports demon somewhere trying to interfere, it ain't happening, bro. You're rocking with the best right now. Ain't nothing stopping it. But anyway, let me stop running my mouth. Let's get into this thing right here, man. The LA Rams, Myles Garrett, the team that I'm picking to go to the Super. Well, not over my Vikings. I'm picking them to go far. Like this team is like just. I'm gonna shut up.
mailman. Myles Garrett arrived in LA yesterday and met with the media for the first time since the trade was completed on Monday. He talked about the opportunity. Gosh, look at that. That is a crazy sight. Just drink it in as we hear from head coach Sean McVay and the new look.
Look at that smile on McVay's face. McVay is like, oh God, my prayers have been answered. Look at the smile. McVay is smiling ear to ear.
Rams.
Since the very beginning, it's always been about winning, and it just breaks down to the timing of everything. What does it realistically look like for to be a winner now, and to have a opportunity to do that immediately. That was an opportunity that was just too difficult to pass up. And I always have love in my heart for Cleveland City, community, all its players and everything else. But the opportunity to come here, have a immediate and profound impact on this team, it was something I just had to move forward with.
I like that he was true to himself. He wears the dinosaur T-shirt and.
Yeah, I felt him after all of that time. Almost 10 years in the league, he's still setting records. He just want to win. That man done made all the money. He done set records. He just want to win now. Like all of these dudes at the end of their career, it's not even about the money anymore. He just want to win. Look at Kevin back there. Look at McVay. McVay is like, yeah, you're gonna be the one to get me. I was happy. McVay said, everybody's happy. I'm not, because I sense danger in that team. They better not do us like, oh, this was the same team that kicked us out of the playoffs when we had Sam. I'm starting to hate the Rams. I'm starting to hate the Rams.
In the hoodie, and he looks like Myles Garrett. Looks very comfortable. Look how comfortable that guy looks. That's just a heart eye emoji right there out of Sean McVay. Just so thrilled that is the player that's sitting at his press conference table with the Rams logo in the background. No doubt that Myles Garrett, big-time game changer for the Rams, for the NFC West, for anyone that he has to go up against this season. So, Mike Garafolo, I'll start with you. The Rams' acquisition of this two-time Defensive Player of the Year, how does it change the dynamic in the NFC?
Well, it makes that guy smile right there that you're talking about, Sean McVay. Folks comparing it to when they drafted Ty Simpson, his reaction in that press conference versus his reaction on this one. Maybe a little overly enthusiastic on this one when it came to Myles Garrett. But we know how much Sean McVay has admired Myles Garrett from afar for years. The fact that the Rams apparently made a run at this a couple of years ago at the trade deadline and now finally get themselves Myles Garrett. So, yeah, why wouldn't you be happy if you're Sean McVay? Why wouldn't you be happy if you're the rest of the AFC North that now has to no longer deal with there were sound bites from across that division. Well, the opposite, I guess, is happening in the NFC West because you've got guys that now have to figure out how to block Myles Garrett multiple times per year. So the dynamic of the NFC, let's go to the NFC West because there's two really good, legendary in one case, left tackles in that division. Let's start with Trent Williams, who's had his deal redone again by the 49ers for the fourth or fifth.
Yes. This will be a matchup for the ages. Trent Williams going up against Myles Garrett. And they play him twice. They played him twice every year. I'm telling y'all, this season coming up, the football nerds, hey, man, listen. This season right here is going to be one for the books. It's just too there. Everybody's too good. Everybody's too good. It's just too many good games coming up. They re-signed Trent. When they got a bunch of receivers there. Let me stop because that's something I got to talk about. But they re-signed Trent. Trent Williams blocking Myles Garrett. They're in the same conference now. Not even the same. They're in the same division. Not even just the same conference. Same division.
And then there's Charles Cross with the Seattle Seahawks, who just got himself a monster deal. Yeah, so there's some mic'd up stuff of Trent talking to Myles after a rematch recently. You know who has the highest pressure rate against Trent Williams? Minimum 15 pass rush attempts since 2018. That is correct. It's Myles Garrett. Kind of $1 million if you tell me who's number two. I don't think I would have guessed this with 100, 200 guesses.
I would say Trayvon Walker.
No, not even on the list. Marcus Golden.
Good for Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus Golden.
Good for you.
21.2%. Myles Garrett, 26.7% of the time against Trent Williams. Again, minimum 15 pass rush attempts.
That's the guy who gets to stop Garrett.
We get to watch that twice.
This is great.
This upcoming season. Look at that wingspan. I mean, that's just incredible.
That guy's like our age, too.
Yeah,
it's crazy. That's sad.
Yeah. There is a time where you start to see, kids grow up, and I'm now covering sons of former players.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden, they're surpassing me, getting to that point. I mean,
we still got Trent.
Look how long they shot us.
I know. It's just still going.
For Charles Cross, only matchup against Garrett came in 2023. Cross allowed only 2 pressures on 20 snaps against Garrett. Second lowest rate by any player versus Garrett in a game in the last 3 years. Minimum 20 matchups. Thank you, Dante. Appreciate the information there. So, look, those guys are paid a lot of money to stop a lot of guys. This is the premier pass rusher that you have to stop. I am looking forward to seeing those two go up against him. Trent, show me, Trent. Show me how much you make,
really
Trent. He makes that much right there.
All of it, with that big, like a fish that he just caught. It's really fun. We're only like a day into this, and we're already seeing so many theatrics. It's L.A., it's Hollywood. He's there with McVay. We're talking about money he spent for the new number. Jamie, I hate to have to really pick nits here, but he was not actually wearing a dinosaur shirt.
I know.
He's wearing a Godzilla. How do you know? What do you mean?
Because people like to correct me almost immediately after words come out of my mouth.
You got to get it right. That is It looks like a dinosaur,
And
though.
I was already informed, and I was going to think of some creative, fun way to correct myself. But you go right ahead. I want to hear this because I
No,
like.
that's actually so. That's Godzilla. That's
Yes.
a kaiju, Kiiju. And remember, he had told Stacey Dales during the season that he'd like to be king of the monsters. So I think I'm looking at Trent Williams with the arms.
Yeah.
What is that? What is his
Godzilla
name?
shirt.
Mothra? Who does Godzilla fight?
You got me on that
I
one
think
there,
his
buddy.
name is Mothra. And then there's this Godzilla versus all kinds of different monsters and stuff. This
Godzilla
is
versus
fun.
Mothra.
This is only 24 days in. And I'll just jump from Godzilla to the NBA, where, again, the Knicks are going to take out the NBA Finals. Didn't this thing yesterday, we see a lot of trades. Mike, you cover them all. It felt like an NBA trade. Like, it felt like maybe Kevin Durant joining the Warriors. Like, the thing swung that much. It felt like when CP3 was going to join the Lakers and David Stern said, no, like as if Roger Goodell would have blocked the trade because it wouldn't have made the league fair. What we have now, because of this trade and Godzilla and all, is we have a full-on front runner. Like, we have a 1 seed. We have a proverbial favorite. And it's very rare to see that in an NFL season when it's not the reigning champ. We've seen it with the Patriots. We've seen it with the Chiefs. This year, maybe we should be seeing it with the Seahawks. But we have this team, mostly guys who have never won a Super Bowl before, outside of, their quarterback and their coach, a few others. We have a front runner. We have a team that everybody is chasing. And it's making us do ridiculous things. Only 24 hours in, Mike already yesterday was sitting here doing the math on when Myles Garrett is going to break the all-time Bruce Smith sack record years from now. All of us are openly pondering, not if, but when Aaron Donald is going to unretire. He's been happily retired for 2 years, and we're still like, oh, he's coming back. I'm doing the thing that I hate the most. I've become the thing I hate the most. My least favorite segment in broadcast television is the one where you put 17 games on a screen and go and say, win, loss, win, loss. Have you seen the Rams schedule, guys? Bring it out.
Let's do it.
Let's bring it out, because I got to tell you, I don't like it.
Look at this schedule.
Start on the up.
Look at this schedule. This is brutal. Holy moly. So you got the Niners. I'm about to talk about them next. They went out and did some things. The Giants are better. Broncos, they're hard team. Eagles. Broncos and Eagles, hard team. Bills. Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, hard. Commanders, they could win that game, but they don't suck. Cardinals, Packers, hard. Chiefs, hard. 49ers again, hard. Cowboys, Seahawks, hard. Buccaneers, hard. Seahawks, hard. Hey, listen. They're the team that everybody's, including me, because they're loaded, but that schedule, they probably got the worst schedule in the league. And I love it. I'm telling y'all, this season coming up is going to be, got great talent. They're the ones who everybody's picking to go to the Super Bowl. Whoever made the schedules, thank you. They got great players, right? Prove it. I love it. They got to see San Fran twice. They got to see Seattle twice. And then just fill up every other, and the other teams from that division that suck. But they got to go see, they got to see Philly. They got to see Denver. They got to see Green Bay. They got to see KC. They got to see Tampa. They got to see the Bills. Hey, bro, like, y'all go prove it. Go prove it. Yeah, that schedule's roll tall.
For left. Okay, Niners, Giants at home. At Broncos, at Eagles. Bills on national television. Mike, does that not maybe stink to you, like 3-2?
That Eagles one stands out because they've had some heartbreaking losses there in the last couple of years.
Okay,
That is tough.
So that's
Hey, I know they got a good team and all. They better be healthy. They could go 1-4 to start the season and only beat the Giants. I'm looking at 4 teams that could beat them. San Fran, Denver, Philly, Buffalo. Those are teams they could beat too, but all of those teams are top-notch teams. Only the Giants. I better come with it, because the Giants, they drafted great. Their little young quarterback is falling. If Malik Neighbors come back healthy and Scatterboo and them boys get their stuff together, the Giants ain't just no rollover team like best roster, them and the Bengals, hard schedule. I love it. Who did this? Who made the schedule? Whoever like make the league exciting, make us thank you. We're gonna watch football anyway, but make it more exciting. And make the good teams get hard schedules so it can be exciting. Thank you, NFL schedule person, schedule maker person, people, whoever y'all are.
All right, so though, let's just say the dream team is 3-2. Look at the end of the schedule. Look at this: Chiefs, at Niners, Cowboys, at Seahawks, at Buccaneers, Seahawks again. Are we sure? I'm just putting this out there to the public. That not maybe stink to you like 3-2?
That Eagles one stands out because they've had some heartbreaking losses there in the last couple of years. Here.
Okay,
that is tough.
So that's all right. So though, let's just say the dream team is 3-2. Look at the end of the schedule. Look at this: Chiefs, at Niners, Cowboys, at Seahawks, at Buccaneers, Seahawks again. Are we sure? I'm just putting this out there to the public as we're saying we're crowning the Rams. Are we sure this is not a 10-7 team as opposed to a 30-0 team? There's only 17 games. That schedule, and I hate check the schedule guy. I'm becoming the thing I hate the most. That's a tough schedule. Then you throw in teams like the Chargers. You throw into other teams that are out there that they don't maybe normally play. They played the Packers. Packers are going to be always good. It's just like there are impediments in this like march to the next Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald Super Bowl trophy. So just putting that out there. This is the fun after 24 hours. I just talked about Mothra and I talked about Chris Paul, the late David Stern. I'm doing schedule guy. Thank you, Myles Garrett. I love you.
Yeah, man, you heard it. What's his name? I feel dumb. I used to watch him all the time. Him and they got rid of Good Morning Football. Anywho, man, is you wearing an Ultimate Warrior mask shirt? Oh, I didn't even peep that. Probably was. But yeah, you heard it. You know how y'all doing out there? First of all, I appreciate all my people for being. But you understand what I'm saying? Northeast, you are you hearing this? Are y'all seeing this? Northeast, too evil. This season coming up got to be the most exciting season in recent history. I don't know if it's a system thing. It can't be a system thing. Like I'm telling you, I've been watching this since forever. They're like recently, and then they're coming up with all these night games, and which is making it like putting like having Kansas City play like a team that we know is trash. But the good teams, now we know teams got to play the teams in their division twice, every year. We know that. So if you got to play a team that is super trash in your division, whatever, cool. But those other games that are not division games, please make them competitive. Please. Please. Those games that are not divisional games, please make them competitive. Let a trash team play a trash team. Let a top-notch team play a top-notch team. We want the entertainment. Quit giving us games that are lopsided. Like there's no way the Raiders playing I don't know, the Bills. Like what are we doing? I want the Bills and KC, or I want Lamar and like you know what I'm saying? Give me Lamar against the Eagles. Let me see Jalen Hurts and Lamar go heads up. Can I get that? Can I get competitive games? I don't want to see that rookie QB Mendoza, or I don't want to see Kirk Cousins. He's going to start the season. I don't want to see Kirk and that team play like or Arizona or somebody or Tennessee. I don't want to see Tennessee play Kansas City You know, competitive games, please. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, man. Speaking of the Arizona Cardinals, Walter Nolan is the next guy I want to talk about. Like you guys see the thumbnail. Arizona is one of those teams. It's Arizona, it's Dallas, it's a few teams that have bad records, but I'm looking to see if them. I don't know about Cleveland. If they still have Miles, they got the whole quarterback. Hopefully it's Shador's team. They got new receivers. They got a new alignment. I don't know. Cleveland might, but that AFC is too like I don't know about it. But there are teams in the league. There are teams in the league that on paper like they suck, like they don't have a good record. Like the teams that drafted first, the first few teams, the Raiders. I think the Raiders got some because the quarterback now Mendoza might come in slinging it. We don't know, but we all know the quarterback position is the hardest position on the field. It's very rare that a rookie quarterback come in and just start slinging it and tearing defenses apart. The NFL is super hard. It is yeah, it's super difficult. The quarterback position is super difficult. Like just learning all these touch passes, like the perfect over the shoulder rainbow fly route. That got to be the hardest one. You got to hit receivers in stride, running across the middle. You got that back shoulder fade. That's probably the second hardest throw. That back shoulder fade. Playing the quarterback position is difficult. You got to know the speed of the game. You got to sense these rushers. You got to have that time clocking. You got to make the right read, the right throw, the right decision, the right everything. You got to know how to scramble. You got to like. But some of these teams, Arizona is one of them. I think they found their quarterback. They were trying to battle it out with Jacoby Brissett and Gardner Minshew. I thought Gardner was better. And then I'm like, let me look up these because Gardner is a little younger. And like I remember I don't know what happened to Gardner. I think wasn't he in Jacksonville and they drafted Trevor? He was somewhere and he was playing and then he lost his job to like that's why I'm looking at the whole Kyler Murray thing, bro. You know how many quarterbacks has lost their jobs to competition? Oh, y'all can get on my nerves with this whole Kyler Murray thing. Well, I'm not used to competition and it was always like shut up. Let me show y'all something real quick about this Arizona because I'm about to talk about Walter Nolan, but just talking about Arizona. Arizona is one of those teams that can sneak on. They could sneak up on you. Jacoby Brissett. I thought Gardner was better. Jacoby Brissett just set an NFL record, and he's not even known as like one of those top-notch NFL quarterbacks. Jacoby Brissett got the record for the most completions. It's another dude been in the league like 10 years. I feel with Jacoby because I always thought he had that potential. He had the talent. I don't know if it was the wrong systems or he just didn't adjust to the speed right or he just didn't order playbooks and that's another thing too. These quarterbacks, they will have this OC, this OC, this OC, new OC, new OC, new system, new coaches, new coaches. Like some of these quarterbacks got to really, really earn their money. Dudes like Kyler just had it easy, just easy, smooth sailing for him. He's not used to, you know what I'm saying? My point is, let me show this real quick. Like this is crazy what this man did. I didn't even know that. So I'm looking up stuff. Jacoby Brissett has played 10 NFL seasons, right? But he hasn't been like you just don't hear his name a lot. And then I'm kind of looking at Gardner's decent too. He had great numbers and all, but this is what separated. Because I'm like, I'm more familiar with Gardner and Jacoby. I don't know, but this dude, Jacoby Brissett completion record. He has the record for the Jacoby Brissett set the NFL season single game completion record with 47. That was last year. Arizona's like, yep, Tyler, you're out of here. We got him. We got our guy. 47 completions on week 11 playing for the Arizona Cardinals against the San Francisco. And it was against San Fran too. Not no scrub team. 47 of 57, bro. This is crazy. This got to be the craziest thing. 47 of 57, and he completed 40. So he went 0 and 10. So he was 0 for 10 his first 10 passes, and just went 47. That has never happened before. No, it has happened before. Shed threw for 452 yards, making a career high, ranking 17. Ranking 7 in Cardinals history for a single game with the most since Kurt Warner. Damn. That threw for 472 yards. Yeah, that right there. Jacoby got the job. Jacoby got the job. That stood out to me. I'm like, what? Who does that? Who does that? Who throws 47 passes in a row and they all get scored? Who does that? That seems impossible. Like Jacoby pulled that off though, but it's not even what I was talking about. I just figured out. But Walter Nolan. The only hurdle that stood in the way of Nolan making an instant impact as a rookie in the 2025 was health. As he played in just 6 games, the calf injury suffered before training camp landed Nolan on physically unable to perform list to start the season. Then he saw the campaign and prematurely due to knee injury. When Nolan did play, he was every bit of the first round talent the Cardinals believed they were getting when they spent the 10th overall pick on the Ole Miss product. Armed with quickness, power, and instinct, Nolan just needs to be healthy, consistent. The rest will take care of itself. Now, you hear it. This man right here is supposed to be the difference maker if he's healthy. Spent all last year, basically didn't play. Right? That dude is into himself. I'm telling you, bro, like, isn't that weird? You got dudes who are just like, it's like, bro, like, anyway, anywho, damn, man, I ain't even say, Uncle Bill didn't even say hi to y'all. Y'all know we're going live. Say what up to Bill. But let him know we live, Bill.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
Be live, man. Tap in, all my people, all my tribe. Where y'all at? Searching for y'all, man. Come through.
Is there anyone alive out there? Can anyone hear me?
Searching for my tribe. Hey, Northeast. Northeast. My bad. I was used to saying Northeast. Northeast. Hey, let the nerds know, man. This is the nerds corner. Like Good Burger. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. Cause we're all dude. Hey, hey, who knows? I'm sorry. I played too much. The movie Good Burger. I love that movie when I was little. I'm a nerd. You's a nerd. She's a nerd. Cause we all nerds. Hey, yo, let the nerds know, man. This is our corner, man. All my football nerds tap in here. I might be talking about your team. It's all about the purple and gold. You know what it is. But talk football. I'll talk back, you know. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm almost done. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm like super tired. I'm not even doing this. I've had a long day, July 4th. I'm just trying to get over this. But you can tell I love doing this. This is why I started Talk Football with me. I will talk back. You know? Um, when Nolan did play, he was every bit. So yeah, basically this is gonna be a short. I'm gonna try to hurry this up, man. I just like discussing this with y'all. So yeah. So that Cardinals team is definitely a team to watch. Like Jeremiah Love, you know, he's supposed to be. I mean, they basically that Cardinals team can be dangerous. Okay, they moved on from Kyler because they got their quarterback. They got some hidden talents. They have a first rounder that was injured all year. They have Jeremiah Love, the only running back in the Jadarian Price. Coincidentally enough, his backup in college got drafted in the first round. So if Jeremiah Love is a first rounder, what does that say about him? That's why he went third overall. This Cardinals team, it's the team that it got some things up their sleeves. It got some players up there. I don't know. This might be the surprise of this season coming up. What if the Cardinals sneak into the playoffs in the NFC? Because the NFC is not like the AFC. The AFC is like it's tighter than spandex. The NFC you can sneak in. Like we had like the Panthers, get in there. We had some teams get in there last year that don't usually get in there. You know, the Cardinals can sneak in, even though they've been trash. They could sneak in. Definitely looking forward to that. Anyway, oh, Tennessee, bro, this team. If Tennessee, this is the team right here. That's like if Tennessee start winning games, whenever Tennessee starts winning games, it's like it's gonna be a new. It's like I don't even know what to think. Whenever that team start winning and make the playoffs, it's like anything's possible. They're so far off. Like what? Like I like Cam. Yeah. University of Miami, my favorite college team. Been watching Cam. He's coming in his second season. At the end of the season, Cam looked like it was turning around for him. The Cam Ward I know is a different quarterback. I promise you. I promise you. That kid I've watched. He plays for my favorite team. Cam never makes a mistake twice. He just always progresses. Cam is going to be a better quarterback next season. And he got a corner to take. You know, he got an okay running back. That defensive line Tennessee has, the boy Simmons in them. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to rely. I just don't. I don't, man. They got a crazy defensive line though. They're building their team. I see what they're doing. They're building their team, but that AFC, like, come on, man. Okay, I'm watching the AFC start in the preseason. I'm telling you, it's gonna be super duper, super duper exciting. Super duper exciting. You got two great receivers. You know, I can't wait, bro. Like I'm watching this AFC from the get go. Accuse me of cherry picking if you must, but Ward showed enough as a rookie to convince the majority of the population that he'll make positive strides in his second NFL season. He's now playing under the direction of offensive coordinator Brian Dable. Hey, he got Brian Dable now, former Giants coach. He's got an offensive guy. He got an OC that used to be a head coach. The same play caller who supervised Josh Allen's blossom in Buffalo. Worked with one of the best. He's a quarterback guy and will take the field with both a year of NFL experience under his belt and two upgrades at receiver and free agents. Wan'Dale Robinson, he's a good receiver, and he got number four overall pick in Carnell Tate. So they gave him some weapons. And he's going into his second season. So their offense should be, not even should be, like I said, I know Cam. Their offense will be better. That Titans offense will be better. Cam's second season, weapons, a better defense. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. I know they're better. I know that Tennessee team is better. And you know, man, like we're all humans. It's the game here. Like sometimes some of these teams are just like an opponent's good player getting injured. They're just that one injury away from, you know what I'm saying? Pat Mahomes got injured. You have some people sneak in. You know, Pat is always in the playoffs. You know, like somebody get injured, some important player, some important quarterback. Some of these teams can sneak in. The Jets can sneak in. I don't know. If Tennessee come out, what if Cam come out next year? A different player. What if he come? What if the Caleb effect happened to Cam Ward? Caleb sucked his first. Well, he didn't suck, but their teams. Caleb like started acting a fool his second season. What if that's Cam Ward? What if that defense it shows up more than what we're thinking? You know, I mean, like look at Houston. Like CJ is not all that, but he does enough to put his team in. He got a great defense, and he does enough to make the playoffs and make noise. Cam can do the same thing. Like I see some of Cam and CJ. Like I see them kind of like, you know. So you can't never sleep on any team, but that Tennessee team is definitely better. I just don't. It's too tight in the AFC. It's too tight, but definitely better, and definitely gonna watch them. You know. Ah, yeah, man, it's crazy. But on to the next one, man. We have we have our guy that was here but is gone. My dog Jonathan Grant. Like I like the Grant. Like all of these dudes just came to Minnesota just to get injured. Like they came over here just to be injured. We had Grenard, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, all injured. You cannot convince me the Minnesota Vikings is not a cursed team. All the top-notch players that we signed that were supposed to make a difference, they were all injured. New offensive line, injured. Like, just what the hell? What's happening? Just scratch last year. Forget last year. Just forget about it. But shout out to Grenard. Grenard got him a $100 million contract, 4 years with the Eagles. Oh my God, let's get into it. Hey, happy for you, man. You know, didn't work out here. He got paid. Like, happy for him. Grenard's inclusion might seem misplaced to those who already understand how he is at 29 years old. How much better can he get? Well, after Grenard posted just 3 sacks in injury-riddled 2025 season, Minnesota sent him packing to fill it. Yeah, man. Like, we got Dallas Turner. We got he's just injured all year. But over there, he's going to be playing in front of Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. So that's a perfect spot for him, man. Let's see what he got to say. I know he's excited. Man, bro.
These guys have something in common. Will Anderson Jr. started his career in Houston with Jonathan Grenard. Jordan Davis is a new teammate of Jonathan Grenard. And Jonathan Grenard is now on our show. He has something in common with JG because he's Jonathan Greenard. He's on the Insiders, the new Philadelphia Eagle. Thanks for spending time with us. Congratulations on the deal, on the trade. I say new Eagle. Does it still feel new even this far after the trade and you arriving in Philadelphia?
Yeah, man. Football is football, but every time, you get to go play for, a franchise like this, man, it definitely gets you more excited. Obviously, you get a chance to continue to climb that ladder as an NFL player to get to that ultimate ring. But, man, I'm blessed. I'm just glad to be able to be playing the game I loved as a kid and not for an organization like this.
You obviously ended last season with an injury. I know you did some individual work this offseason. You didn't do the team stuff. How's the shoulder feeling, and where do you think you're going to be by the time training camp opens?
Yeah, shoulder's good. They just took some precautionary stuff, back when.
Yeah, good. Now it wasn't good with my Vikings. The Eagles are gonna get 100% you. We gotta.
During OTAs, knowing I didn't need to be doing all the extra fire stuff, but I could if I need to. But shoot, I'm ready to go whenever it's time to strap the helmet up.
And looking back to the way things ended in the trade.
I didn't need to be doing all the extra fire stuff, but I could if I need to. But shoot, I'm ready to go whenever it's time to strap the helmet up.
And looking back to the way things ended in the trade process and navigating all of that, when you finally found out that you were going to be an Eagle, I heard that you had to make a quick trip to the airport to even make it all possible. But what was that process like for you?
Yeah, it was crazy. Once it all went through, I got the call from Howie and realized that, hey, it's really real. Howie's a Florida guy as well, so definitely that was some mutual friendships in that aspect. But yeah, I had to get on a quick flight. I literally was taking a nap with my wife and my now about to be 5-month-old son, and I literally had to jet an hour and some change to the airport to catch a flight that was going to leave in about an hour and 30 minutes, you know what I mean? So I literally had to run through there. Somehow I was able to get through there, but, it's for me, man, and I knew.
Better. He heard that news. He had to run to that money quick. I feel
that. Me making that flight, I knew I was in the right spot.
You've talked about how excited you are to play with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. Like, what do you envision that's going to be like when you're on the field with those guys?
Yeah, man, it's going to be a disruption. I think those two guys can destroy and take over a game at any point in time, just knowing that they're physical traits. But, just being around the guys so far in OTAs, man, it's just been pretty cool just to get a feel for how they are as human beings outside of football, man. And they're great guys. I mean, JD is already, he's going to bring the energy every single day, but humbleness about him as well. JC is that quiet type of, he can easily turn it on at any point in time. But those two together, man, they just feed off each other. And I told those guys, I'm going to just feed off of y'all and just add to what y'all have already built here. So having those two guys there to obviously hold it down, and obviously guys like Jomo as well, he's going to be doing his thing. So I'm excited just in totality of our D-line be able to disrupt some games and win some games for us.
Jonathan, looking back at your career, you've been under some great defensive minds. Can you kind of compare and contrast these last two between Brian Flores and now Vic Fangio?
Yeah, I mean, they're two masterminds of just trying to have the.
Bernard is lucky. He's lucky. That's what I'm talking about. It comes down to like the system you're playing. Some dudes don't get this lucky. Some dudes got talent, but they don't have great defensive coordinators or great team. He's lucky. Like he went from Brian Flores to Vic Fangio, like two of the best. So he can strike. He can tell. Look at he's happy. Greenard is happy, man. Like
pin last when it comes to defensive play calling. They're gonna try to take away your best option out the way every time, make you beat us in a different variety of ways, while also still keeping it straight up to make sure we can just play line up and play football as well. So having a DC like him now, you kind of already understand how he wants to take over games and how to trick with the opponents. He loves to put guys in good positions to have better matchups against certain guys, similar to Flo as well. Flo, he's going to send it however many ways he possibly can. Same with Vic. I just think it's pretty cool to kind of see how they both model their games, to their respected, mentors or guys that they model their schemes off of. But to have both of those guys, know how to use their guys and have done it at a high level for a long time. And I'm definitely excited to be able to be a part of this team for sure.
I wonder what your initial interactions have been with Nick Sirianni, because he comes across as intense, at least from the outside, pretty intense guy, pretty excitable. What have you gleaned from being around him these first few months?
Yeah, one thing I can respect the most is when I first met him, he doesn't like to blow smoke up people's ass. Excuse me, I don't know post a cuss word, but he's just not one of those guys. I mean, he's gonna give it to you straight up. He's just gonna demand the best out of every single person in that building. Nothing goes unnoticed. They're always watching everything, evaluating everything. He's very intense. I mean, I've seen him just from the outside looking in, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I love to play for a guy like that. I mean, because if he's like that already, he's gonna be passionate about you when you step between those white lines. So every coach every coach that knows me knows that. Listen, when I'm bought all into the coaches, man, I run through a brick wall for them. So definitely looking forward to building that, and I've kind of already started doing that in our little short time period in OTAs. But man, it's going to be great, another great season. I mean, he's a great coach, and the work speaks for itself.
And Jonathan, I think the people in the region are completely fine with that level of swearing. It's going to be fine as you ingratiate yourself to the community. But you got a chance coming up here on the 26th to get back home with your third annual 7-on-7 camp. Can you tell us what we're looking forward to?
Yeah, man. I have it. Obviously, it's going on my third year, but I started out at my former high school, my alma mater, and pretty much just kind of grown it that way. Each year, whoever wins the tournament, they get to host it at their school for a grand prize of $5,000 to the winner. Each year could go up, go down, just based off of how we want to set it up. But I mean, each year's been pretty good, and we've continued to get the same participation from coaches. The community loves it. It gives guys that, whether you're playing a 7A school, you know how Georgia is, and hey, it might be 8A. Whether it's those classifications, got guys in 5A and smaller schools like that, they get a chance to play with guys that are they're going to be future, All-Americans, future first-round draft picks potentially. Creekside, Douglas County, and Langston Hughes, Southwest DeKalb, Wilco coming out of Macon, and of course my high school, Hiram. Those are really a good variety of teams. You got teams that have won the state championship in Creekside last year, and guys are trying to get to the playoffs, or at least just trying to get their guys to be like, hey, listen, if you want to play at a high level, these are the guys you're going to have to play against. And I love the competition, love the exposure for the guys. It's a great time. We have food out there, music, treats. So it's like events we're going to continue to grow every year, but it definitely want to make it like a family type environment to where guys can, have their families come out and see them play. And it's right before the dead week they have in high school to where they can't do anything. So it's pretty much a good segue to get them a little break afterwards where it's kind of lighthearted while still competing.
Yeah, a chance to play with and against the best, and a chance to learn from the best as well. Jonathan Greenard, thanks for spending time with us here on the Insiders. Good luck to you and the Eagles here in 2026.
Appreciate y'all, man. Have a good one.
You heard it. Just respect on when these guys make money and they can give back. I guess they're respectable, because most of them were those kids, in football camps and trying to make it. So when they have these, when they have their foundations and they're giving back, or they're looking out for younger dudes who are coming up, other young football players, when they're pouring into them, when they're supporting them, when they're, you know what I'm saying? That's very respectable, because you're basically supporting another. There's another Jonathan Greenard out there. There's another Jonathan Greenard out there who's trying to make it, and you're making a way for him or for them. And I appreciate and I respect dudes who give back, to where they struggle at, or where they're coming from, or that, you know what I'm saying, or people who suffer from a disease, or you know what I'm saying. Now they're donating because they didn't understand, they didn't know about that. Now they have it, or somebody close to them have it. Now they're, you know what I'm saying. Now they got that on their mind. They want to do something because they know the pain they're going through, their loved one, or they go through, the person themselves is going through. So now it's on their mind. Now it's like, dang, I gotta look into this. I gotta help. I gotta help now that I'm familiar with this situation, as compared to, whatever. If it affects me. Some people just don't care. Whatever, this is life. If I gotta go, I gotta go, and it's not fair or whatever. And then you got some people that's like, damn, let's try to do something about this. You know what I mean? So it's very respectable. Um, happy for him, man. It's always sucks, when you got a great player, because Bernard is great. Out of everybody that walked, not even walked, that we got rid of, Allen, Hargrave, Bernard. I like Bernard. I miss him now. I know the other dudes can be effective when healthy, like them linemen. I'm not gonna lie, like I hated it because it's my team, and I hated the fact that these big money dudes didn't show up, they didn't play, they didn't put in work. But they are talented. Like Jonathan Allen is talented. There's a reason we got them. Javon Hargrave was talented. Like we were just like bad lucky. All of these top-notch Pro Bowl dudes just happen to be injured. And then the Vikings, imagine if Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave weren't injured all season. The Vikings defense could have been better. The Vikings defense could have been. I don't even sound. But big ups to Bernard, man. Um, like I said, it always hurt a little bit losing somebody like that, somebody of that caliber. But happy for him. We have Dallas Turner is capable, we have Van Ginkle, so we have other guys. So it's not that big of a deal. But he was my favorite one that we lost. He was my favorite one. Just watch it, you know. But hey, man, that man got him a 4-year, $100 million contract. I would have got up and ran to the damn airport. What do you? I would have got up right in the air and left. 100 mil. You hear $100 million, you better go running. Yeah, man. Big up to Bernard. Happy for him. On to the next. I'm gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna speed through this, man. Because I'll be trying to cut it up and make my own little personal video. So I'm gonna be doing these live. This could have been 2 lives in separately. We'll fire it up tomorrow too. I'm always be on here. But y'all talk football with me. I'll talk back. I apologize tonight if I'm being I'm tired. I've been up for like 24 hours. Pardon me. If I'm not doing a great show or if I'm, what I'm saying. Pardon. My eyes are barely open right now. And I still miss the fireworks. Out all day doing all 4th of July. I took a billion photos. Literally, it was a parade. Like, today was lit. But I had planned. I should have went live last. Planning to do this. And then, like, the background had, like, a great American flag with fireworks. Too much computer was just messing up. Spent like a whole hour trying to prep this damn thing, and certain things wasn't working. I apologize. Tonight was a little, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean for it to, but whatever. I appreciate y'all, all 3 of y'all, all 7 of y'all, or whoever. I appreciate you. Tell others about me. Tell others. I'll tell other nerds. This is the football nerd channel. Tell other nerds. I'm in search of nerds. I'm in search of the tribe. Where y'all at?
Is there anyone alive out there? Can anyone hear me?
Hear me? Damn. Let's just go to bed, man. I'm about to, bro. I'm about to. I'm about to. Got a couple of dudes to talk. You know what? I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. I'm gonna fire this up tomorrow. I had a long day. Part 2 tomorrow. Because the next dude is part 2 tomorrow, man. Because Ricky got shot. Ricky, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. And I gotta stress that Justin Jefferson. I gotta go through that. Justin Jefferson being the only Viking that made the top 100. That should be a crime. That should be a crime against humanity. That Vikings defense, nobody made the top 100. Nobody. 100, the top 100 players in the entire league. Nobody. Ay, ay, ay. Just like Uncle Madden, man. What the hell was that?
Holy, what the heck was that?
But I'm out of here, man. I'll finish it tomorrow. Let me just give y'all a little taste. Like my dog, Northeast. It is late and I am tired, bro. But look at this for 1 second before I get up out of here. Harris's career has known nothing but unexpected interruptions. Before it even took the field for a regular season game, Harris suffered a gunshot wound during an attempted robbery in San Francisco. I'm gonna stop it right there. Stop it right there. I'll pick up tomorrow. I only got a couple, like 3 of them to talk about. But now, like I said, these are I go around the league, and I apologize tonight. I'm super out of it. But no, I get these stories. Like there's always a bunch of stories. Like some of them are not like it just. Some of them are just nothing burgers. But then there are some that are juicy. There are some with just tripping with like this right here. Like these are the guys who are supposed to make the difference on their team. Now, if you got a team that is like I'm gonna use my Vikings. We were already good. Y'all know the whole Kyler Murray thing and all of that. So all of these other guys are basically the Kyler Murray of their team. They're supposed to be the ones that like the last dude I talk about, Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan barely played his whole rookie season, but when he did play, he looked like a first round. Like you know what I'm saying? So, and then they got Jeremiah Love over there. So all of these dudes, y'all watch out for them come football season or preseason or whatever. These guys on the thumbnail, these are the names that you didn't hear last year, but you're supposed to hear this upcoming season. That's the point of this show. Should have articulated that way better. I'm out of it tonight. I apologize. Still a great topic, still a great show. Look at the thumbnails. These are the individuals who you're supposed to hear from a lot this upcoming season. So be warned. Be warned. They had some setbacks last season. This other dude got shit. He got shit. He said, what the hell is going on in San Francisco? Y'all shooting NFL players? Bro, where were you at? They were trying to rob you. Like, what was you out clubbing? All right, man, whatever. I'm going to hop on it tomorrow. I'm super tired. I've been up for like 24 hours celebrating the birthday of America. Been here for like 2 hours, man. I'm going to be back tomorrow. No. Probably 12 midday. Then I'll come back in the evening. I'm about to just take over y'all attention. Just take over y'all lives, take over y'all time frame, time slot, whatever you want to call it. Anytime you look up, I'm going to be live again. What a great show. What a great discussion. I just came across this and I thought this is fascinating. So these are the ones. These are the chosen ones. These are the chosen few right here. These are the difference makers. And Kyler obviously stand out to us. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, well, you're supposed to be there. Let me look at all these other dudes. Yeah. I didn't even get to the boy for the Lions, Rutledge or whatever. Cam Ward, talk about. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. Adonis Mitchell, that's another one. But yeah, there are some top-notch players who y'all just don't know about. They might surprise y'all, might sneak up on y'all. Take a look, get familiar with them. You know, don't be surprised come football season. I'm all team Vikings. You know, fingers crossed. Like I don't wish Kyler bad luck. I just don't like how they're doing my boy JJ. I just don't like this is JJ's team. You know, you just toss him to the side like that because of Mr. Field midget Kyler. Anyway, man, I'll be back with part 2 midday. You guys tap in. It's gonna be a way better show. I'm gonna be way more energized. The eyes are gonna be open. Um, Tonight I just like slow, like thinking. I'm not fast with it. I'm like there's a lot of pauses and and gathering of thoughts. I gotta go to sleep. I'll be back tomorrow, man. Fresh. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to my dog, Norcius. Shout out to Too Evil to Hope. Shout out to shout out to you, Raphael, MC Master. Everything starts somewhere hanging out. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. See Too Evil to Hope. You see Norcius up in here. I got a few people that rock with me. I appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. Hey, listen, I'm a loyal dude. Norcius, you definitely got to rank. You, Too Evil to Hope. What's her name? What's her name? Haley. She's always in the chat. Haley. Um, Shout out to you, Raphael McMaster. Raphael McMaster. Shout out to you, man. Welcome to the channel. Hey, this is just listen. Talk football with me. I'll talk back. This is just a football nerd channel. We talk about exciting stuff, exciting news. Um, just talk football. I'll talk back. You'll do just fine, man. Hey, bro, you have you definitely get to have a ranch. Let me get all this situated. Hopefully this thing grow. This is the first stream where I'm multi-streaming on like Kick, and I just set up the Kick account and X and all of that stuff, you know. So been up 24/7, 24 hours. Not an excuse, but I had to. You know, I'm one of them people. Like if I have something to do it, regardless of how it has to get done. You understand? When there's a job to do, it got to get done. But I've yapped for over 2 hours, and I've been like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But I'll catch you guys. I appreciate y'all, man. All the few of y'all that rock with me, I really, really appreciate it. Tap in, man. Talk football with me. I'll talk back. Become a part of the tribe. I'm still searching for the tribe. I got a few of y'all still searching for more. You know what I mean?
Is there anyone alive out there?
Where y'all at?
Can anyone hear me?
You know? But anyway, you already know how Uncle Bill says it. I'm going live. I do it live. I used to do a lot of pre-recorded video. I'm going live now, you know.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
That thing sucks. So yeah, it ain't just pre-recorded videos no more. Learn the software, learn a lot of stuff. Got this thing cracked. It's only gonna get better, I promise you. It's gonna be a lot of sounds and whistles and bells and football. Come football season, it's gonna be game reviews, game like this thing is season. Like ain't nothing going on. And training camp and preseason when the game is happening and I'll catch you guys later, man. Skull, baby. You know what it is. It's all about my Vikings. I'm out of here, man. I'm tired. I'm about to go crash. I'm about to be asleep for like 20 hours straight. Y'all have a great night. Much love and respect. Happy birthday, America. Skull, baby.